What's up, guys? Not so hit YouTuber Gelano here, finally back after about 10, 12 years. Back with the milk. What's shaking? How's it going? And I spawned the tree, so I'm gonna take a little fall damage getting down here. Oh, or not. I guess I was wrong on that. That's on me. Anyways, I'm back. I'm alive. Not dead, surprisingly. Just really, really bad at keeping to a schedule. No one would be able to... Why'd I grab leggings? That's like the one thing I didn't need. Um, anyways, yeah, just been kind of a little dead, you know. It is what it is, but I'm back. I'm still not so relevant, but I almost jumped off the map. I'm amazing at this game. Y'all saw that, right? That man's dead, buried, and gone. But, anyways, decided to make a video for once. Just gonna yap a little while I get beat to death in Skywars. Me too, bro. Me too. So I'm just gonna talk about what's been happening. Within the last, like, month or so, last 2 months, I'm sure y'all have heard about the, little storm that hit Oklahoma, right? Like, it wasn't super bad in some areas, but where I am, it was the equivalent of, like, the second coming, I swear. Because school was canceled for a week, and I'm pretty sure a little bit into the week after, actually. Like, it was real bad. The most we got where I was, like, normally, other than that little storm, was, like, just a little bit of sleet. Just barely enough to cancel school. And that's what I was expecting again. And then I'll wake up one day, look outside, and it is just everywhere. Snow is covered from head to toe. I thought I was in the winter wonderland, bro. Okay. I just got lava. Anyways, back to Winter Wonderland. I felt like Elsa, bro. Did I go outside personally? No. I stay inside all day, of course. That's what I do. Who needs to go outside when you have Hypixel and live streaming, you know? It's just irrelevant. Outside is a dream. But that's not to say it didn't affect me at all. Other than, like, no school, it just kind of sucked because I had family who kept wanting me to, like, come over and all, right? Oh, I thought those were diamond boots. I feel scammed. Um, also feel completely lost as well. I heard a skeleton. I hate skeletons. I hate Skeleton Skywars. Oh, speaking of skeletons, it reminds me, I recently got the little trainer kit, right? Oh, ow. Yeah, no, I got that like no, I didn't. I got the what's I feel like I'm a dying child. Chrono Breaker. Yeah, you know, let's try that. Chrono Breaker. God, I need some to keep me on task. Winter Wonderland. Uh, People were having to drive me around because I'm only like 16, bro. I cannot for the life of me drive around in snow, especially since I recently got my license. I just left my whole kit in that. You know, I'm amazing at this game, as y'all could clearly tell by my pro gameplay not even a second ago. Alright. Distance. A. Why are people so oddly good at this game? Ow. Okay. Hey, I got a kill. Anyways, this besides the point. Yeah, no, it was just real weird, honestly. Having to get drove around. I got so used to driving myself around, but, you know, better than that. Better than ending up on the news suddenly. Not so hit YouTuber Jelanu fell into a ditch, to nobody's surprise. Because I'm not a bad driver by any means, just not the best either, you know? It is what it is. Okay, I thought he was spilling over to me. It's just overall, oh, and that poor man's getting slimed. Rest in peace. Oh, they're still fighting. Gives me enough time to scavenge. Alright. You know, just in general. The blocks in that place, I'm innocent. Not the worst, not the best driver. I've definitely had some close calls because my car is a little weird, but nothing too bad. Back to the topic at hand, though. All that snow, Bro, I swear, it felt so majestic. I was living the life. Sure, I didn't go outside, yeah, but it was really cool looking at it from inside where it was nice and warm, you know? Just small trade-offs. I didn't truly experience it. Well, actually, I think there was one time when it was like real little or something, where a little bit of snow dropped, just barely enough where if you picked it up slightly, you could see the grass and stuff, but enough to make a snowball, you know? I don't like that man. He has a bunch of cosmetics, and I don't trust that. Alright, yeah, no. Just barely enough to make a petty snowball, right? I'm it. And that set me on fire. Oh, I hit that. I hit that too. And you're gone. Alright, you know. Just enough to make a snowball. Nothing too great. But hey, it was something. I'm gonna need you to die like pronto, or just slime me out. Okay. What were you on about? Right, winter. Well, not winter, just a general thing. But honestly, snow, amazing. Never gonna go outside, though. I'm lazy. I'm a bum, for being honest. Come on. Who plays Hypixel and isn't a bum? Like, let's be honest with ourselves here, alright? If you say otherwise, come on. Come on, you know. Unless you subscribe, of course. If you subscribe, that means you will not be a bum. That is by law, decree, trust. So, Oh, it's a frog man. I hear the frog kit is like the best in the game or something, but I'm just not really good at this game, so I'm not good at utilizing it either. Why is there just a lava moat? Moat? I think I mean toad. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, no, I'm not taking calls and all, but hey, you can book an appointment if you want. No. Ah, I got him low. Okay. I had to lock in for a second. 7. He had like 0. I don't want to spectate him. What are we on about? Hey, it's a little snowman. And that's a bunch of cosmetics. What else to yap about? Right. Recently I joined my school's esports team, right? It's not really a team, it's more of a club than anything, but I guess you could call it a team if you want. And we had our first real game today, right? I could have snowballed him, I should have. Had our real kind of first game today and all that. But, yeah, good old, big old Jelanu here, right? Jelanu is in use, does not mean I have good grade. Oh my god, that knock. Why am I the... Okay. That was completely fair. I deserve that kill. I completely deserve all this loot here. Anyways, but just little old Jelanu here, you know, isn't the best at keeping up with his grades, and it's not completely my fault, I must say. It's more of my, world history teacher's fault. You know, he's the equivalent of an absent father. Well, actually, no, he left for his kid, right? But the problem with that is he was gone for about most this year. And so I'm just here alone, crying in a corner as we're having to do 100 facts, like 3 different assignments, 100 facts in a week at a time. And so it is just, yeah, no, keep your distance. My zombie! You murderer, bro! I'll keep this on hand, actually. There's only... Wait, yeah, no, I'm not pushing that. I'm not dumb. But I need the subscribers. Okay, come on. Hey, it's when... Okay, or you can just block up and hide away. So many exit 1.8. Nah. I was kind of failing, so I wasn't eligible to be in esports since clubs at my school and also sports in general have the rule of you have to be passing every class in order to, actually participate in selected thing. And so I go to play it. We were gonna play a match of Overwatch, right? Just nothing too big, typical for esports. And he looks at me and says, "Are you eligible?" And I just sit there. I want to play dumb, going, maybe, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm knowing full well I have maybe a 12%, if not lower, in my world history. And so, like, I don't know. You could probably check, hoping he'll just go, "You know what? I trust this child. Surely he would never lie to me. Like this man needs to... Sir, thank you. Thank you for dropping your stuff. I will be taking all of it." And so just kind of like hoping he won't, fact check me, but to my absolute horror, he pulls out the stupid... Wait, is there like a little a bit or... Oh, I didn't realize it was one of those angel things. Yeah, to my absolute horror, pulls up my grade, sees the 12, he goes, "Yeah, I don't think you're eligible, man." And so I'm just having to sit here, practically, screaming at my friends while they're all playing as well, trying to help them out. Well, they lost horribly. It was 3-0. It was supposed to be best of 5, first to 3, but it was an absolute slaughter. I can't even lie. I think at most the highest kill amount from my team was 2 kills to like 10 deaths. So not that great, if you can tell by that. But hey, it's fine. Can you not be good at fishing, please? Dang it. Alright, yeah. Sucks. They're good at fishing rod. Fish rodding. Whatever you say, I'm horrible at it. That is a giant thing. Just overall, it was an absolute slaughter, I must say. Wow. Just slaughter happens. It's okay. I should be eligible by next week, hopefully. If so, I'll give y'all an update on that. If not, I'll tell you about the absolute slaughter fest that my team is going to experience once more. Because that is bound to happen, if I'm being honest. Not because, oh, I'm the best player, but because, oh, God, it's... the team communication is kind of there, kind of not, It's people who click, just not in games, especially competitive ones. Friends in-game, but my God, you're gonna hear a bunch of screaming. That's all it was. A bunch of... Sir, can you not? What? Knockback is non-existent. It happens. It happens. Just, team effort and all that, non-existent. In its own way, it does, but otherwise, nah. So, 2-10 was the best we got there. So, that was fun. Overall, though, nothing to really complain about, I guess. Just hope I'm able to be eligible by the time it rolls around, which should be, I think, next week, Monday, if I'm remembering correctly here. Which I don't think I should be not remembering correctly. There's no reason for me not to remember, for I never forget anything. I am not so hit YouTuber Jelanu, and I forget nothing. Like my, not... I didn't throw that. You know, it sucks when you get caught in the action of throwing eggs, because a lot of the time people complain about it, me included. Oh. Buddies shooting bows. You wouldn't egg me off. You would egg me. I saw that. Yeah, no, just... Oh. Hello. If you would not bow me, I'd be much appreciative. And you're just gonna shoot that dude. Okay, why do you have so many mobs? I'm just gonna build over here if you don't mind, sir. Mr. Mayday NYC, count your days. Why does nobody have anything? Why are we all broke? None of us are the bourgeoisie here. This is problematic on so many levels. Get you. Did you really think Don't you do it. I want a bridge, but I'm too slow at this. Are we for real? Okay. So, how's the weather? Gotta ask the important questions. Dang. You know, I need these coins. Oh, I really need these coins. I'm kind of homeless. Mr. Polar Bear over there in his own world. Mm. I hate those skeletons. Stupid, stupid skeletons. No! I needed those coins, bro. Ah, it happens. Gotta win one in this video. I got this. Trust. I never lose. Never happens. I don't know why I grabbed those other boots. I already have those. I never lose. I don't. It's not in my vocabulary. Okay? If I manifest it, if I believe it will manifest, I am a man of English literature, if you people can tell. I love English. I can speak it fluently. And that man's dead. And everybody else is dead. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna die. I can win a single game. My viewers are counting on me. I don't trust it. I just got sandwiched. Well, that was an episode of Skywars, guys. If you enjoyed, please do try and leave a like, subscribe, maybe even a comment if you kindly would, informing me of how bad I am, or how evil other people are for killing such an innocent lad as such as myself. On that topic, if, I'm amazing at these outros. Okay, just bye-bye!